Hey, Michael, the first thing I'm seeing is that this is last week's file. This is M4 task 2. See, M4 task 2. We're on M5 task 2. So I think you may have submitted the wrong file. When I opened this, I was like, wait a second, that definitely is looking a lot like last week's file. So you want to replace this with your M5 task 2. Now, I remember saying change the tennis balls for the eyes and the zipper for the mouth because they're just randomly placed. They're not furniture, so they don't fit in with the concept. Couple of other things I would recommend in terms of your dust and scratches and your other repair tools. And let me show you a really good technique, but I would expect to see, I want to see this before your final submission because I can't give yeah, obviously I can't give you credit for the same file that was turned in last week, right? That makes sense. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do here. Now, as far as dust and scratches, everything's looking pretty good. But I'm looking at this image right here. We got to change that. That dresser's low res. Let me show you. See all the little damage, all the little squares? You can see the pixels. That's a low res image. Let's compare it to your furniture leg and see how blurry that is and how crisp and clear that is. That's definitely low res. We need a new dresser in there. The next thing I would recommend is this: some of your you got some damaged areas, and at this point you've done all your masking. You're just about done. You're doing your final restoration. So what I would do here is I would create a composite layer, and I would use that technique. I would just go to on a Mac, Shift Option Command E, and well, I'm not sure what just happened there, but I'm going to step back. Okay, and it's because I was on. Let me just jump up to that top layer, and I'm just going to say Shift Option Command E. Okay, and that creates that composite layer. I turn it on and off, and nothing happens. But the nice thing is that it's a flat layer, so everything. It's a composite layer, so I can do edits on this layer. So I can just call this layer restoration. Okay, now I can zoom in and let's take a look at what we can do. Remember the clone stamp? Let's take a look at that. I'm just going to come over here. I want to repair that, all of that bad selection right there. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to clone stamp the green. Click it. I'm going to reduce that brush just a little bit so I can get right in there. And it's a straight line, so I'm just going to click right here. And then I'm going to come right over here and I'm going to shift click. And it looks like, yes, it did. It got some of the sky. Let me Command Z that, and we'll do that process over again. This time we are going to, let's select right here, Option click. We'll just move this right down here. We'll click, shift click again. That shift click's going to give you a straight line. Shift click again. Okay, and we can really see how that got rid of that bad selection there. We can do the same thing again. We can do the same thing again with the actual dresser itself. So let's go ahead and take that same tool. This time we're going to click right here. Option click. Now let's just bring that up right there. I'm going to click, and then I'm just going to come over here and shift click. Ooh, look how that looks so good. I might continue that. Yes, definitely. We'll just go ahead and take liberties right there. Look how great that looks. Okay, the same thing over here. Want to straighten those out. Take a look at the rest of the, you could probably fix some of these pixels here. It looks like we have some damage there. And for that, you can just use you could just use the spot healer. Bring that brush size down by left bracket. Look at that. So all those damaged areas can become quickly fixed. See that? So those would be my recommendations. I would like to see that, all of that done. So again, in essence, you would want to adjust that top of that dresser. First of all, you have to change the image. I can't accept this image, as I said earlier, but definitely want to change the dresser as a low resolution image, and then use some of those restoration and restoring techniques that I just showed you. Finally, I would recommend that you replace the zipper and the tennis balls with furniture parts so that we remain, we remain true to the concept. All right, good job, thanks.